This is the line dance tutorial for Got That Boom. The song is Boom by bbno, money 32 count, 4 wall, intermediate with 1 tag. Now the dance starts with the last 3 counts, which is 6, 7, 8. Weight is on that right. We're gonna step forward with that left for 6, step forward with that right foot for 7, and as you step down on that right foot, you're gonna do a body roll 6. So this is your 7, 8. You wanna have both knees slightly bent, torso slightly at an angle while you're still looking forward. You're going to do a hip drop. So basically you're contracting your abdominal muscles and you're going to slightly bring that hip up and down, up and down. 1 and 2 and. It's not a big motion, okay? It's your isolation of your abdomen. You want to try to not move your legs, torso, or arm. So again, we just did that 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. Weight is still behind us on that left. We're gonna do a half turn hip roll, ending in the 6 o'clock wall, weight shifting from your left to your right. Even though it is a half turn, you still want to have that sitting position, ending on that right foot, torso slightly at an angle, so you can do your isolations again for 5 and 6 and. You're gonna square up to do a left coaster step, 7 and 8. We're gonna start from the beginning, which is 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You're gonna continue to dance with 2 Samba steps traveling forward, where across, side press, recover. At the end of that Samba steps, you should be facing at the diagonal. So you're gonna do your second, cross, side press, recover. Now we're facing at the 430 direction. We're gonna cross over, right over, left for 5. We're still facing the 6 o'clock wall. We're gonna do 3/4 walk around. You can either walk or by the step sheet, you're gonna do a step and knee pop for 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, cross 5, 6, 7, 8. Do a right rock, recover forward for 1, 2 to a right coaster step, 3 and 4. In the step sheet, you're supposed to do a half pivot turn to the 3/4 hop flick. So it's gonna look like this. Half pivot turn, 3/4 hop flick to the side, rock, recover. Now to get into it, practice your half pivot turns. Let's try 2 half pivot turns, weight shifting from your left to your right, left to your right. Now, I want you to try to practice that same thing, but the second half pivot turn, I want you to hop onto that right foot. Right now we're doing 2 half pivot turns, half pivot turn, half hop. Now we're gonna continue on, adding a little bit more of a turn, a quarter turn to your right, and I want you to do your flick or side kick with that left leg. So we're going to do a half pivot turn, weight shift from your left, hop onto that right and flick into your side, rock, recover. Focus on the turning momentum and not your forward and back momentum. So with count, from the rock, recover, coaster step is your 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, hop 8, side rock for 1, recover for 2, behind side cross, 3 and 4. You're gonna take a side step with your right with a quarter turn left for your 5, 6. Step forward with your right foot as your body roll down, 7, 8. And then you start the dance all over. So we're gonna try it from the top. We're gonna start again from 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. We're going to step, body roll, sit. Hip drop, hip roll half. Hip drop, coaster step. Samba step, and cross. Quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn. A rock, recover with a coaster step. Half pivot turn, 3/4 hop flick. Side rock, recover, behind side cross. Side quarter pivot turn, step, body roll, sit. Right before the 5th wall, so you have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Right before you hit wall 5, which ends with the side quarter pivot turn, as you step, I don't want you to do your body roll. What you're gonna do is keep that weight onto that right as you step forward, and you're going to turn, half turn over your left shoulder, maintaining that weight onto that right foot. Then he's gonna sing in a slow manner, She Got That. It's the same setup as the beginning where you do your step to your step body roll sits. You can also do a hip roll, but as long as you maintain your weight shift onto your right foot at the end. So as you step forward, you can do your half turn hip roll really slow, maintaining that weight onto that right. Then you start that setup again. She got that boom boom. One last thing, in wall 8, which is your 9 o'clock wall, you do that cross step into a quarter turn. The last 2 step hops, I want you to hop, hop into your forward rock, recover, coaster step. Because in the song, he really heavily emphasizes on the boom, boom. So if you want to make that floor shake, I can imagine everybody goes cross, step, and hop, hop. Just remember, even though you do your hop, you have to continue the dance with rocking forward with that right. My name is Mark Polino, and that is the official line dance tutorial for our dance Got That Boom.